Hey guys, in this video I want to speak to you about three different modeling types. Okay, we're not going to learn about them, we're just going to sort of be introduced to them, right? So there are three different types of modelers or modeling applications, right, that you may hear about. One is called Nurbs, the other one is called mesh or mesh modeling, and the other one is called subdivision or subdivision modeling, right? Now, NURBS stands for non-uniform rational B-splines or Bezier splines, right? And what a NURBS model will do is it will allow you to use basically what are called splines, and that will allow you to create the most accurate and pretty much the most simplified object that you can make, and it also definitely the smoothest. Okay, now it's not ideal for every type of application, right? For example, if you're making a video game, something like that, you don't want to be working in NURBS. But if you are planning on actually manufacturing your object, so if you're an industrial designer or if you're an architect and you're focusing on 3D printing, digital fabrication, things like that, you want to be creating an object using a NURBS-based program. And so Rhino is a NURBS-based program. Now, the other type of modeling program is called a mesh modeler, right? And what a mesh modeler will do, you'll notice what we have here is three different cylinders. One was created using NURBS, the other one was created using mesh, and the third one was created what's called subdivision, right? Now a mesh modeler, and we saw this with the spheres, will actually do its best to create lots and lots and lots of other surfaces to mimic the surface that you want it to be, right? So AutoCAD is a mesh modeler, right? If you've ever tried to draw a curvy line in AutoCAD, it's not a curvy line. It's a bunch of really, really tiny straight lines, right? And so a long curvy line in AutoCAD is going to have a lot more data associated with it than a NURBS curve, right? Now again, if we look at this, or if we say go into our rendered view, you can actually see that this is a faceted model, right? And this is a smooth model. And believe it or not, this guy on the far left here, let's go back to ghosted, is what's called a subdivision model, right? Now, what subdivision models try to do is they try to combine the best of both worlds. They try to combine mesh modeling and NURBS modeling. One of the bonuses of mesh modeling is it's very, very easy to deform a surface, right? Using nodes and edges and things like that and twisting them and turning them. And so if you're going to be doing an animation or video games or something like that, mesh modeling is the way to go. Now, subdivision modeling, right, or sub-D modeling as the cool kids call it, tries to combine the best of both worlds, right? And the way subdivision modeling works is it actually creates what's called a cage around your object, and your object doesn't deform so much as the actual cage around it. So as I begin to deform this cage, any object that is inside of this cage can become deformed in certain areas that are controlled by this cage. Okay, now this is a NURBS object, and I'm using what's called a cage edit on it, which is a type of subdivision modeling, right? So I'm able to stretch that out. Now, just for fun, I'm going to go up here to sub-D tools. I'm using Rhino 7 for this particular demonstration or this particular talk, right? And Rhino 7 actually comes with, and this is a work in progress with the time that this video is made, Rhino 7 comes with the ability to do subdivision modeling, right? And so if you've ever tried to, say, model a rock, right? Modeling a rock is no fun in NURBS, okay? Because again, industrial designers, architects don't tend to make rocks. Video game designers, right? Animators, people who make movies, they make a lot of rocks. We, not so many, right? But with subdivision modeling, you can do things like design a character, draw a face, make anything twisty and turny and curvy. You can make twisty, turny, curvy things in using NURBS as well. But like I said, this is Rhino 7. It has a pretty robust set of subdivision modeling tools, and hopefully at the end of the class I will have maybe an assignment where I show you how to do some subdivision modeling and we can make a rock. So in this little video, all we did was just introduce you to the fact that there are three different types of modelers out there, right? NURBS, mesh modeling, and sub-D or subdivision modeling. Okay, thanks very much. I'm going to jump ahead and drop a little bit more terminology on you. All right, thanks very much. See you soon.